Alright, hi, this is Word, and I'm on the game of King's Raid again. Uh, they had two patches done on here, and I'm just gonna go and read through them real quick. This is the last one on the 24th of January. Uh, they had this latest patch, which is, World's Fair costumes for Sierra Loman, Klaus Crow, Lavril, and Demia, Nikki, and Prey. Then a heroine update, Lucius and Krista will be coming into the end, so you can spend the whole month period trying to get them monsters instead of wasting your crystals to bound. They did an adjustment on Cleo. Uh, will use to become more efficient. Her damage from unique weapons and will make her stronger. And then they got one on Gal with his reinforcement skills. Priscilla attack boost increase. Severe uh, skills encounter with a partial change. So it'll work. Okay, his skill wasn't working. Sonya will stay with strong CC controls efficiently in PvP. She also will enhance shock effect if used to efficient in complicated skill composition. She will be eventually turning a strong supporter for a party. So changes on Moraine. Uh, on her targeting enemies will be a little stronger. Lucius Holy Sacrifice will be adjusted for more protection for the whole group. Is a liberation affecting PvP. You had no way to remove effect in lost battle. Okay, so her effect wasn't working, so they refixed that. And Shades, Jack of all trades, and Blue Wind song was too strong. So they adjusted her all the way through. So she got debuffed. Juno, with such as irremovable and outstanding heal rate, death increase rate can also move default, but her performance, talking about that, okay, so they adjusted her because she wasn't lasting through the whole battle. Monster balance, Velzar, damage received by executioner casket instead will not count as a critical hit anymore. Will be gone and soon. Okay. So they taking out executioners. Well, they ain't taking it out, but they decreasing it. And it won't count as a critical hit anymore. Is Xandus, the damage received by stones instead will not count as a critical hit. Typhus maximum HP damage received will be increased. Lecariel, both in Guild War and Raid Hell Conquest, will reduce from 400 to 300. So basically a buff on one and debuff on the rest. Conquest Season 5. They had to do some changes on it. So, on Season 5, repeated clearance reward for 1st through 4th rank will be changed, and Typhus and Lucrel clear 3,000 gold, and Guild Coins 3,000. Lucrel cleared gold 4,000 and 3,500 Guild Coins. Okay. And that's talking about the change, which is sometime in February. Adjustment and dishes, they revamped the chapter stages for perfect clear. Clear rewards will be reset. No longer needed to use any material items nor open additional stats while you gear enhancement. Okay. Enhancement crystal will now change to magic crystal as loses its original purpose for gear enhancement. Yeah, okay, this so all that magic powder, yeah, you gonna change it to magic crystal so you can use more of it. That's what I'm getting. Let's see, gear option alignment. All additional options gears achieved after update will line up in a certain standard, not random. So, okay, they gonna put some of the gear stuff in order. Okay. Yeah, order of gears will not be affected by any enhancement or reforge. So, okay. And central oil rumors turning like a spinning wheel again. Rumors of familiar being heard over overall central about abandoned desert gold box. Okay. And the available acquirable rewards on that is 20 rubies. The 20 ruby loot booster will be excluded. Okay, so we won't feel like we getting cheated while we doing this. And gold powder golden queen as much as you consume stamina. Okay. Pop-up message along with start or end global content. So some people been getting that update as soon as they get on. They've been telling if a world arena or any other thing you gotta do is open, and if you want to go on, you can click on it now. Dragon raid adjustments becomes more convenient for legendary gear farming. The higher the stage, the higher the grade. Auto button will be added. You'll be able to gain more dragon coins. And hard mode single raid party will have the same level of stage. Number of dragons and monster index will be reduced from 12 to 8. Raid no matter single or party, so it doesn't matter. 4 dragons from single raid will be deleted from index and clear rate adjustment. Okay, they're deleting the berserker effect from world boss and guild conquest. Dragon raid tutorial will be improved to change in raid modes. Bug fixes on hero skills. For Lila, Roy, and conquest match and issue. Oh, talking about still, it was bringing up old disbanded guild on the board. That okay. Let's see what else. Display issue of League of Honor time fixed. Guild creation issues fixed. Monster kill rate could not reach 100 fixed. And Transis's point system has been determined throughout the first update of February. 28 days attendance board will be renewed, so they adding something else to it. And starting in February 2019, you'll be able to acquire 10 TP at max 5 TP per each time for the 28 days. And previously informed on January 10th patch, 5 TP will be given to Revolve Event Hero Training Camp with Flux after update. So that's basically all that stuff, yada yada yada. Ooh. They added a whole lot more than I thought. So let's go on and get to the meat after all of that stuff. Is they got 2 new heroes they added on to it. If we haven't already ran over this, which is well, one actually is actually Lavril. Lovely evil spirit Lavril, a ghost from inclination of countless lives that perished unjustly. Lodi Khan. I'm sorry, I had to go on and say that one. She siphons energy from an edifice using spectral powers. Oh my gosh, and the bunny turns big. Wow. Let's just go on and see her.
Okay if we stay with you, right?
Okay, cool. Creepy, but cool. I like the improvement.
Is it okay for us to have hope?
Okay. Okay, and they also got her in the costume thing now too. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah. What did? Well, I'm not sure if we actually went over Isker. The illusion gambler Isker. The most dangerous man in the secret game. He has the strength ability to read people's minds as soon as he gets distracted of the dice game. As good as lost. Okay.
Let the game begin.
Okay. Let's see. Puzzle.
My power turns mere possibilities into reality.
Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't go back on. I'll go back to the other one. I didn't go to skills. Let's see, this is my game. Attacks a random enemy 3 times, dealing 4, 6, 9, 44 magical damage, stunning for 3 seconds. If the attack lands on the same enemy, it deals an additional 98, 79 magical, and that annoys death. Rolls of the dice increase critical damage of 2 random allies by 1854 7% respectively for 60 seconds. This event can be stacked up to 10 times, and the number of targets increased 1 per pip of the world of the dice. Shall I try my luck? Attacks all enemies 14 243 magical damage permanent, reducing cooldown of the skill by 2 seconds or increasing damage 30%. With a 50% chance, the effect can be stacked up to 10 times. And this is not a trick. Every 10 seconds increases on attack by 160 and death by 1019. This effect can be stacked up 10 times. And yes, I don't have. Okay, he more of a add on to the team current attack something right now. So let's go back to Lavril and look at her attacks. Skills. Go away. G, go away. Deal 76565 magical damage to enemy, reduces critical resistance by 300 for 10 seconds, hits enemies affected by Lavril ectoplasm for 5 seconds, taking 13555 magical damage every 0.5 seconds. An enemy takes damage from this skill. All allies are healed by 5%. Okay. Bear up. Heals the HP of an ally with the highest attack and heals an additional 13,347 HP 1 second for 15 seconds. Increases critical damage of ally by 50%. 15% of Avril's critical damage for 15. You Scare Me becomes available for 5 seconds after casting this skill. You Scare Me deals 115749 magical damage to enemy and reduces attack speed 250 for 15 seconds while increasing magical damage. Takes by 25%. Swirl, leave me alone. Swirl a spectral tornado in a wide range front, dealing 28776 magical damage every 0.5 seconds for 5 seconds. Each hit attack of enemy increases by 3% for 5 seconds and increased magical damage by 3%. This effect can be stacked up to max of 15 times. Together forever. At the beginning of the first, it forms a soul link with the ally with the highest attack. Effect cannot be expelled. The ally bound by soul link has their attack increased 12,521 and recovers 100 mana every second. Okay, so both of them basically is a support type group, but she has a lot more support to her, so she kind of interesting. She in the priest healer class. Okay, and then of course we got Lucius, Crystal, Sierra, Nia, and I still have Juno and Nikki. Try to not get into doing presents for your characters, because thing is I got into Juno and it's taking dang forever to get her, and I hate I did that. I just don't recommend that, because that's just Alright, I'll do a few things out of my inventory. Let's see. We'll do the 12, the 2 in the chest in the room. Do this and then and so far right now I'm on chapter 7 for right now. I need to up my monsters to get on through 7 and make it to 8. I also had this adventure board too, so you know where you at and can go to each place where you need to, instead of having to constantly separate travel. I'll probably be doing a little bit more on this game, but that's just the basic stuff since the update and the 2 new characters. This is King's Raid. We use a worm. And my guild is Corrupt Soul. I don't know if we looking for anybody, but I'm just throwing it out there. Alright. Catch y'all later.